So we have two fantastic teams. We have green here, Sayo, a Chinese player who has been around for a long time, very well known. He's playing as Britons, the Archer Civilization. Next to him we have his teammates ACCM, also Chinese player it seems like. This is a Chinese flag, right? Maybe not. Wow. I don't know my flags. Anyway, some Asian people, some Asian player I think. He's playing as Koreans. It's gonna be interesting. See if he maybe makes some towers. Probably not, but you never know. He's pocket, so towers are not gonna... No, wait, who's the pocket? Let's see. Yeah, he's the pocket. Yo and ACCM is the pocket right here. To the far left of this team we have the Max, very well known player. He has one of the new civilizations, the Malayans. Gonna be interesting to see what we're gonna get from these guys. Maybe we should check out the tech tree here. Oh, that's, you can hear the sound there. So Alliance is a new civilization. It has some perks to it. I'm not sure about the perks. Gonna check on that later. But it's a new civilization, and it's adding to the balance of this game. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this civilization is going to do in Fuel Age. Because as a flank, when you're this close to your opponent, there's usually some kind of Fuel Age aggression if you're a flank. That's pretty much a given. On the far right we have Lux. No. On the far right we have Say My Name, a player I don't know who it is. Haven't seen this player before. He's playing as Mongols. Got that nice cavalry scout bonus. And he's the right side flank of Mr. Yo team. So let's call this team Mr. Yo team, just to make it easy. On the other side we have blue, Jinghua. Sounds pretty Chinese to me. He's playing as Malay, and if I remember correctly, Malay has this bonus where they have 80% faster research for the next age. So that's a great bonus right there. He's the pocket of the Lux team. Let's call him Lux team. In orange we have Lux himself, very known Chinese player. He's playing as the Ethiopians today. We have Tim. Is this the old Tim? Is this the old Tim? Old Chinese player Tim, or this some other guy? So there's a Chinese player who's called Tim. He's very famous, played for many years. He stopped playing professionally maybe 1 year or 2 years ago, and maybe he's coming back for team games. I'm not sure. This could be him. On the flank for Team Lux we have the red player who's playing the Burmese even. So let's check the probably the most interesting thing in the beginning are the gold positions of the flanks. So if we can see here on the Max, his gold is on the same side as his flank opponent, so Big Diao. So the Max has to do some type of defense here. He probably can wall off this side and up here, and he should be safe. But he should be aware of that there could be a tower, there could be some kind of archer aggression coming from this direction right here. So you could, since his opponent is right up here, this is actually a front gold. It's considered a front gold. So Big Diaz, on the other hand, he has his gold a bit further in the back. His map is very open though. This is going to be very difficult to wall. You probably can't wall this. He's probably going to have to go this and this. We'll see what he does. This villager right here is preparing a wall. Yeah, so he's gonna wall up this side. This area right here is way too big. We need to protect this gold, so if he walls up this side, archers can still hit this gold, so he wanna put this wall further up, I would assume. No, maybe he's building the wall here. We'll see what it does. So Bidiao making a militia rush. He's probably gonna try to hit the Max. The Max is making a militia rush of his own. A so-called drush. So let's see if they can get any damage done. As you can see, they have the same amount of militias. So in a straight up fight, somebody's gonna win, but the winning side will have like one militia left with probably low HP, so whoever wins the militia rush doesn't really matter. They are still not gonna be able to do any significant damage. On the other flank, we have Yinghua versus Lux. And Yinghua is walling up. He has a pretty safe back gold. He has an exposed wood line, but he also has a wood line in the back as kind of a backup. So if Lux starts to push this side, he can always take his villagers and go back to the backwood right here. He's walling up. Lux, on the other hand, being the man he is, has decided to not wall. He obviously thinks that he can survive anyway against whatever is thrown at him. This is interesting. ACCM, who is the pocket of Team Yo, he's going forward with 2 villagers. And what is he going to do? Maybe he wants to build a tower of some kind. However, he got caught by Yinghua's blue scouts. So it seems like this thing that whatever he wanted to try to do, he's not gonna be able to do it. I mean, there are too many scouts here. His 2 villagers will die. It would have been interesting though to see what he wanted to do with these villagers. I mean, he is pocket. Oh yeah. He's doing the Korean's watchtower. We are seeing it, the Korean watchtower. The Korean watch. So that's what he's trying to do. So he's taking a lot of stone somewhere on the map. Wow, this is the problem with 4v4 games. There's no possibility to just see everything. So what has happened here is that Team Lux has taken his villager, moved past the enemy flank and gone directly for ACCM, who is the pocket. And as a pocket, you usually boom up. You don't build military in feudal age, so most likely ACCM was not prepared for this. However, ACCM has managed to get up 2 towers. His stone is safe. He will be able to defeat this tower and to reclaim his stone. So that is probably the reason why Lux was up here. Sorry, why ACCM was up here. He wanted to do some kind of counter tower rush, since he was already a little bit set behind from this aggression right here. It seems that the Max lost the Guash War. So Bidiag is walking around with 1 militia. Militia are very strong against both villagers and trash units. However, they're not immortal. They will die if they get surrounded like this. Also, the Max has archers, and archers are amazing against man-at-arms. That's one of the reasons you usually don't see man-at-arms in this game, is that they just get so countered by archers. It's a melee unit that's too slow, basically. So here we see Yinghua defending his ally. So even though Yinghua is technically a pocket who would usually boom into Castle Age, he has made a lot of scouts and is trying to defend his ally from this Korean tower rush. So ACCM has finally pushed Lix back, destroyed his tower, and is now counter-towering Lix. Let's see if ACCM can be successful in this. He's getting his second tower up here. Where's this next tower going to be? Even closer to the town center. This is good. He's gonna deny these farms. He's gonna cramp Lix into a corner. He's gonna create a chain of towers. Probably keep building towers. Perhaps try to deny this wood line. He's already denying his big gold and his big stone right here. So this big gold being denied, this is a huge deal for Lix. He needs to get this back. Let's see. So since Lix can take this gold, he has to take his small gold way here in the back, and that's very open, very convenient, difficult to defend. So preferably he wants to get this gold back if it's possible. Tim is looking to go into perhaps some kind of scout. So let's see if Tim has scouts. Let's see. Where are his? He's making scouts, yeah. So he's upgrading both those fortune and bloodlines. He's ready to have some powerful scouts. Make sure to be able to take on these villagers of Yo. We see both teams are being very aggressive in this game. The flanks are fighting in Feudal Age. The pockets are fighting each other in Feudal Age. This is intense. The only one who's going up to Castle Age right now is Yingwa. Yingwa, the melee player who has also 80% faster uptime H. And now we also see the red, the flank of Team Lix, also going up to Castle Age. He has this problem with his archers though. Mr. Yo's archers, the Pocket's archers, have stationed themselves under this tower. It's gonna be but he got the aid of Tim. Tim, with his wonderful strong stack scouts, will be able to defeat this group of archers. These scouts right now have +1 forge and also the bloodlines. They're not gonna be killed, even though Yo is reinforcing more archers. He can't beat this with one scout anymore. He has to go pull back. It looks like ACCM have gotten tired of trying to push Lix back. He have decided to go for the Yingwa's base instead with this tower. However, Yingwa is defending with knights. You can still build towers, but you need to do as ACCM is doing right here. While building the tower, you need to wall your villager in, otherwise your villagers will die while they're making the tower. As you can see here, Yingwa, he's tired of this tower. He want to make a change. You think it's time for this ACCM Korean Civ guy to just get out of here. So he's probably gonna build rams together with his knights in order to just clear out these towers and also clear out the tower of his allies. So let's see if he's successful in that. But before that though, Yingwa was looking forward to making some kind of harass with these knights right here. More and more players going up to Castle Age. The Max is doing a very aggressive forward here. So the Max is going up at the Castle Age. Does he have resources for a castle? Yes, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna do a forward castle on he's doing a forward castle on Sobia Diak here. I'm gonna support the building with archers. He is Malayans. He will go hard on this wood line. I don't think that has. Let's see if Socioda can see this actually, or is it gonna come like a big surprise? Oh yeah, he can see this. He's like, oh shit, what am I gonna do about this? Knights are looking for a kill. Say my name's archers is in the corner, cramped up, trying to defend as good as they can against these highly upgraded knights with both pierce armor and bloodlines. Not very effective, but at least they took down some health on these knights. But what is Sobiedao gonna do about the tower from the max? This tower is up, so strong. It's gonna be very difficult to deal with this. Very difficult. ACCM has decided to make aggressive spearmen running around in Jinghua's base. A lot of spearmen, together with his teammates Say My Name, who also have a lot of spearmen. So what do you do when your opponent is making a lot of knights? You go aggressive with spearmen. That's the answer right there. And ACCM is not even in Castle Age, he's Feudal Age. He's hunting these knights down with his spears. His Feudal Age spears. He managed to get them down. So right now he does a combination of spearmen, like mass spearmen, and together with towers. And for now it seems like it's working out for him. Although the Mangonel and the Scorpion is a great counter to these units. These spears are very, very defenseless against the Mangonel. The Max keeping his push, building these new units called Gibito, which I don't know what it does, but it looks nice. I mean, this is some good design right here. And what is this? It's a monk. Oh yeah, it's a monk. Cool. Wow, that's really cool. Someone is exiting like crazy. He needs help. Let's just put this on busy. Wait, no, let's not do that. So Jinghua pushed this back. He's good for now. He's taking down the towers. The Mangonel and the Scorpion worked. He does not need to worry about this anymore. So Big Jiao has fallen back. He seems to be doing fine. This castle is denying some. It's not denying this gold though. But this is the key. The Max can use this Mangonel. It's going to be very difficult to hit this Mangonel while this tower is right here. Also with these protecting units. So this town center is probably going to get destroyed eventually, even though it's going to take time for one Mangonel to do this. ACCM is getting raided. He has one good thing. He has one thing going for him. He has these towers, which is basically crucial. He's the only one in Feudal Age right now. He's scraping for his life. He's so vulnerable. He's going to Castle Age now. Lux is also actually in Feudal Age. Also being harassed a lot this game. So, but now it seems like he has some towers up. He has a lot of towers up. He should be able to defend most of this stuff. This is the thing you gotta do. If you're playing a team game and you're getting harassed by two players and you want to get to Castle Age and not die, you need to tower up pretty heavily. I mean, if you look at Luke's villager count, he has 30 villagers. He's way behind. But it is normal when you get teamed up upon by two players, when especially one of them is in Castle Age. ACCM is in even worse position with 27 villagers. So these guys are not going to be able to contribute much to the game for a while. ACCM and Lux, they're just going to try to boom up, get some economy going to try to make a difference a little bit later in the game. The push is continuing. Sobiodag was trying to kill these mangonels with the knights. He was trying to hit this mangonel right here with 2 knights, perhaps more. What you realize though is that it won't help. This tower is here, this castle is here defending, these units are defending. It's gonna take a lot more than just 2 or 3 knights to take these mangonels down. So this is the power of the castle building right here. You build a castle, and then you can use the defense of the castle in order to push with mangonels, for example. However, Sordiago is going to counter. He didn't pay attention there. Say My Name is making canals, which is a really good choice in my opinion, since there's a lot of knights out in the game. Jinghua is basically only making knights, and he's the strongest player in the Lux team right now. So he has to be dealt with in some way, and one way to do this is for Say My Name to build camels, which counter knights are very good. The Max is pushing forward with these Gibitos. He's killing villagers left and right. These units have pretty poor pierce armor, which means that they can't stand under tower fire for long. However, they have strong damage, so they can easily take out a few villagers and then back off. Now we see the Max going to Imperial Age, and he's actually the first person researching this. He's probably want to keep continuing this push. There's only one thing that is better than a mangonel under the protection of a castle, and that is a trebuchet under the protection of a castle. So that's probably why he's going Imperial right now. He want to get this trebuchet as quickly as possible. He already has these units. He already has his crossbows. This place is well defended. From here you can trebuchet down Sorbidiao's base, building by building, house by house. So that's why he wants probably sacrificing some economy in order to be able to go to Imperial quickly. Jinghua, the strongest player of the Lux team, is also going up to Imperial Age. Looking forward to see what he's going to do. Probably going to upgrade those knights to cavaliers. Keep going down that tech tree. In a team game like this, you can easily have one player going only knights and cavaliers. The army compositions of all these players together is going to be able to counter anything, so normally you wouldn't want to go for one unit only, but in a game like this where you have four people teaming up, it's no problem in going one unit only. The Max is preparing for for Imperial Age. He's making rams. He probably want to do some kind of ram push. However, Tim is coming from behind. The pocket for Sobdiago. He's coming to save him. Tim is going to try to save Sobdiago from dying. I mean, this is not looking good for him. The Max right now making C-Tram, probably is gonna make trebuchets. Yeah, right there, 2 trebuchets. Probably gonna upgrade the siege rams and then just push through and wreck Sobdiago's base. So but the Max is getting counter castle of his own, so what Sobdiago has done is he has ignored this push right here and decided to go around this push and try to hit the Max from another angle. And this is what he's done. He got a castle here now. He got his allies helping him. His own battle elephants. His friend's Tim's knights. At the same time, on right side of the map, we have ACCM versus Lux here. The two player in the worst position right now. It seems that this side is going quite well. Say My Name is right now in really good position with his economy. He is Mongols. He's gonna make those Mangudai. Good thing about the Mangudai compared to the Cabots is that Mangudai they shoot instantly when you target something, compared to most other archer units who has like a small delay before they actually shoot. But Mangudai shoot directly, which means that you can shoot, move in a very quick manner. So Mangudai is a very good unit, still very good despite the updates. Jinghua though, getting trebuchets, deciding he's tired of these towers, he's gonna treb them down. He doesn't want them in the game anymore. These Mangudais though, they have bonus versus siege. Usually any type of archer unit is very bad against siege, doesn't do damage. The one exception though is Mangudai, who does great damage versus siege, and will be able to deal with this easily if these trebuchets try to move forward and try to go outside the protection of that castle. Jinghua is deciding to make, let's see, Elite Karambit Warrior. A running warrior, this is also a new unit. Running like crazy. It's very fast, like a ninja. And he's gonna harass Yo. Yo is one of the players that has a really good potential in this game. He's Britons. If he flourishes too much, he will be able to make very good arbalets and even longbowmen if he wishes to. So Jinghua is looking to prevent that. You also know that Yo is a strong player, so if you give Yo too much space, he will definitely use that in order to get some kind of advantage for his whole team. Hey Last, what's up? I'm doing some casting. And I cannot forget my coffee. Wait a second. No, it's a team game. It's Team Yo versus Team Lux. So the flanks are red versus the Max, and the other flank is Say My Name versus this guy, as you all know, Lux, which has really been crushed this game. I mean, Lux is really pushed back. Lux is a great player. He can defend almost anything, but what he can't defend is being 2 versus 1 against elite players. How are you doing, Last? It's nice to see you coming into the stream every day. I mean, you're a very faithful viewer. How are you doing today? What's up? Jinghua seems to be doing... So I thought that Jinghua was gonna keep going down this night route, but he's looking to do something else. If you look at the upgrades he's doing, he's upgrading leather, and he's also upgrading chemistry. So he's looking to do some kind of archer type of unit. Let's see what he's built a lot of archer ranges here, so let's see what he wants to do with that. Yeah, he's doing skirms. So he wanna support his Karambit warriors with skirmishers, which is a great combination. Having a strong melee unit together with skirms can beat most compositions. For example, if he only had these Karambit warriors, he would get wrecked by these Mangudais. But at the same time, You cannot go only skirms. I mean, skirms' sole purpose is basically countering archer units or spears. So if you meet anything else, then you can't use the skirms, and that's when the Gambit Warrior comes in. So this is a great combination. Very difficult to counter. Had some work to do, and now I'm free to see some good stream. Ah, nice. Many players getting pops now. You can see a very high pop both from Jinghua, almost fully popped. Say My Name also almost fully popped. Same for both Tim and the Max. Although we still have Lux and ACCM here, who has been really hurt in this game, struggling to come back. And now you can even see that Jinghua is pushing into ACCM once again. I mean, ACCM has just been bullied this game. He has been bullied like crazy. He was the last guy who was in Fuel Age when everyone else is Castle Age. He has been bullied this whole game. And now, Jinghua, the strongest player of Team Lux, have decided that he's gotta get more. I mean, whatever they've done so far, it's not enough. They want to knock ACCM out of the game. However, to his aid, we have Say My Name with his great Manga Dice. Let's see, fully upgraded with chemistry and full upgrades on the what is it called? I can't even remember. The blacksmith. That's right. Full upgrades on the blacksmith, chemistry. He got everything on these elite Manga Die. Paladins coming in. However, when you have Manga Die, these upgraded, they can even take on Paladins. These Manga Dice are so great. And now he's going into the late game Mongol combination, which is Hussars and Elite Manga Die. One of the best combinations in the game. So last, what do you think about my professional streaming outfit? A shirt and a tie. I'm ready to, go live in some kind of big event now. Gotta dress for success, right? The Max is being pushed back. The thing that you didn't think would happen is actually happening. Max is being pushed back. We have a lot of Paladins here from Tim. Tim decided to go Paladins. This is a great choice for Persians. I mean, War Elephant is really not that great. Unless they have buffed it in these new expansions. I don't know about that. Thank you, that's very nice of you. I know. This is my outfit for work. Paladins are very, very strong. Simply very strong. Lux have decided to abandon his base. There's not much left here. There's no reason for him to stay here. His base is basically a dead battleground between the strong player Jinghua and the strong player Say My Name. So the strongest player right now, the highest score of Team Lux, is our blue player Jinghua, and the strongest player right now of the Team Yo is our gray player here, Say My Name. And in between these two strong players who's fighting, poor SY Lux had his base, and you can probably guess what happens. He gets completely eliminated. So he has immigrated to the middle of the map. He's getting a really high villager count though. And the same goes for ACM, so probably they can start contributing more to this game. We'll see what ACM is doing, military-wise. Oh, he has no military so far. And the same for ACCM. I think that I think this should start. I mean, they are getting some quite high villager counts, even though they might think that they're not able to contribute. They should make, some kind of unit. I mean, even if they just make a couple of skirms, elite skirms, in Castle Age elite skirms, they can still do something. So But instead, ACCM have decided to help his friends by building a lot of guard towers. I don't know about this choice. Doing guard towers, I guess it's good. I would prefer to see some skirms though instead. Elite skirms from Castle Age. I mean, they are quite viable even in a late int match. I mean, this is just getting messy, man. I don't know who is winning this left side. I mean, this is some crazy stuff going on here. These units counter cavalry pretty good. So the Max seems to be holding off the Paladins from Tim right now, for now. However, once So Big Dao gets up his military right now, So Big Dao is a bit low on pop. He has 100 villagers, so he will be able to max out pretty quickly with his big economy. And when he does, it will be... I don't think that the Max can hold from that point. I mean, he got Tim, strong economy with a lot of Paladins, and we also have Big Dao, who will be close to maxed very soon. However, we see here the Max is making a transition into... no, it's Yo. Actually, oh, it's the color is so close. The light blue and the blue. So, let's see. The green and the light blue. So, Yo is helping out his teammate. He's making these Halberdiers, and Halberdier is a great choice against this composition right here. Halberdiers and Longbowmen. Are these elite upgraded? Yes, they are. Fully upgraded. They have all the blacksmith upgrading, including chemistry. They have huge range, the longest range of archers in the game. This combined with halberdiers, combined with what is this called again? Oh yeah, Jabito. It's a great defense. At this moment in time, with Yo here, with his halberdiers and with his elite longbowmen, I don't think they can be broken right now. These positions are very stable. What about the other side? ACCM has gotten up to Imperial Age. He's trying to contribute more than before. He is doing bomber cannons, bomber towers. Is that what they're called? Yeah, that's correct, bomber towers. Korean's bomber towers are great, so this is a great way to support his team. You cannot get enough bomber towers. So I think ACCM is going for the right choice here with the bomber towers. He wants to support his team. He is low on economy, he's low in military, but at least he can build bomber towers to try to support his team, both in aggression and defense. It seems also like ACM wants to support his team with monks. Also a great choice. If you don't have a lot of units, what you instead can do is you can. It's easier to macro. The more units you have, the more difficult it is to macro. But ACCM here, being behind, he doesn't have many units. He will be able to micro these monks pretty well. He is getting caught off guard here though by this hussar. So these monks are running for the tower. I would say that the game is quite even at this point. They are both getting the trade up. They're trying to harass each other's trade. Semalim here is coming for the defense. ACCM, I'm loving this combination. This is a great combination. So ACCM is combining bomber cannons with these bomber towers. A great combination for the slow push. Difficult part though is that these bomber cannons will die to, for example, this kind of thing. So you need to support this usually with halberdiers. So a great combination is if you have these bomber cannons together with bomber towers and halberdiers. Because of the lack of halberdiers, Tim is going to be able to take this out easily, and this push is killed off. What is going out on the left side? So it seems like Team Lux is not getting up their trade properly. So the markets are dying. What is this? Yeah, the markets are dying. They don't have a good trade line. You usually want to trade all the way here, but they don't have the capability to do that because of the Max, who is taking this area with his castle and his stables right here. So instead, Team Lux has to do a shorter trade, which is also suffering because of the harassment. On the other hand, Team Joe, their trade is just looking great. I mean, look at this. Healthy, strong trade line right here. Healthy, strong trade line. Can be harassed, of course, but it's also quickly defended by the team. They're starting to wall up a little bit, make it a little bit more difficult to harass the trade. You don't want to make the trade too exposed. Say My Name has so nice kill-death ratio. Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. Wow. So for every unit, but this is the power of the Mangudai. The Elite Mangudai is a great unit. It has always been a great unit and still is. Combined with Hussars, it's an amazing combination. It's very difficult to find something that can counter Hussars and Mangudais. I can't even come up with a good counter to that. Perhaps Mass Siege could be a possibility. Like mass skirms and siege. Say My Name is deciding to siege up. What does he want to do out of this siege workshop? He wants to create siege ramps. He wants to start to knock things down. He wants to knock on the door of Jinghua here. Make sure that they die. So this is the traditional counter to archers and horses, cavalry. But in this situation, I don't think it will be able. I mean, these Mangudais are too good. They can kill halberdiers easily. They can even kill skirms. The Hussars can just run around, avoiding the halberdiers. Since these siege ramps are in the front, the skirms will automatically focus them and not focus the Mangudai. So Jinghua here is gonna have a really hard time having to micro the skirms properly, so they focus on the Mangudai instead of these siege ramps. I mean, these skirms could hit on these siege ramps for a year. Jinghua realizing he's losing this side. The push of Say My Name is too strong. Very good combination. On this side of the Max, we can see that the Max is also pushing into Sobit Diao. So they are realizing their trade is dead. They have no trade. Team Yo, on the other hand, has very healthy trade. The Max is pushing very strong into Sobit Diao. And now this strong push from Say My Name with this great Mongols composition of Hussars and Elite Mangudai. So well played by everyone, and I would say that Say My Name is probably the MVP of this game. This combination is great. He's really wrecking, so good game.